Good evening, Guardians, and welcome to The Last Word, GamingLagg.com's Destiny-only podcast. I'm your host, Mike Chalice. With me, the united group yet again, the man with the beard, Matt Bird.
Hey.
Mr. Josh Quigley.
Hello.
And Mr. Gloom and Doom himself, Sam Landry.
You remembered my name this time.
I did, and that is important.
Except for the boss of bosses.
No, I got rid of that. I didn't like it. It didn't feel right because he's not my boss anymore.
We brought it back.
No, we didn't bring it back.
We did.
We did.
It was back. Did.
Well, you guys can bring it back all you want. I'm getting rid of it.
We also changed it to Good Morning Guardians.
Good morning. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all.
We put it up in the morning.
No, we don't. We put it up on Tuesday nights.
I put it up in the morning.
Well,
he put it up in the morning.
We got a great show planned for you today.
We're bringing sexy back.
We're going to talk about all of the news from Destiny this week, including Iron Banner stuff. What else is there, Matt?
Iron Banner stuff. There is some trial stuff here, but the oldest news from the week is shotguns are getting a nerf again.
Sure. We'll get into that in a second. We have shortened our intro. We've decided as a group that we take way too much time of your guys' precious time. Yeah. Way too much of your time going over all this stuff. We spent about 10 minutes on it. But the only thing we want to plug is our Patreon. It's the easiest way to support us. If you go to patreon.com/gaminglag and give us either a little or a lot, there are perks based on how much you give. But our unofficial goal is to get to 1,000 people giving us $1 a month, which is about 3 cents for you a day, and gives us the ability to create you more content. If we ever get to the monumental goal of $5,000 a month, two of us around the table will be quitting our jobs and becoming full-time members of Gaming Lag, giving you content 24 hours, every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, not 24 hours a day. That would be crazy.
That would be a lot.
That would be
content.
insane.
That would be insane.
I better get some fucking benefits.
I would just have the shakes all the time.
Whoever does that better have effing benefits.
Yes. But yes. So why don't you start us off there with stories, Matt, not news. Do you have any stories from the week?
No.
No?
No, I didn't play.
No, you didn't play at all?
No.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Is
Matt,
there,
what did you do this week? Did you get anything good? Did you get anything cool?
The only thing cool I really got this week was the Raid heavy machine gun.
Yep.
Does not move at all. It's just straight fire. It's like a scout rifle, but a heavy machine gun.
It sounds like a good thing to have.
Yeah. Besides that, still chasing the elusive Jade Rabbit to complete my hunter for being the Jade Rabbit.
Yep.
Because all I can seem to get is the fourth horseman 5 fucking times.
And I would feel sympathy for you. I would. I've tried to feel sympathy for you. However, I've come to the conclusion that if you want to get stuff, find me on PlayStation
and play with Josh.
Don't worry. I'll use my own runes.
Yeah.
I'll put the rune in, and I'll do all of that for you, and then you guys can just take all of the loot. And I will literally get nothing. Like, not an actual thing.
If you haven't guessed, Josh is a little bitter because his drop percentage and his luck has been quite poor. He hasn't gotten anything from the raid. He hasn't really gotten any improvements on his gear since basically the game launched. He got to a raid a high enough light level to raid, and then after that everything stopped.
Yeah, kind of. But I'm actually more angry about the fact that I put in a level 2 rune. Our buddy Brewer jumped in, got the last bullet, shot one bullet, and got legendary Ingrams. I got nothing, 0. Absolutely nothing out of my stolen rune. That's not true. I got some worm spore.
Nice.
I did my Agronach rune down below. I was like, all right, let's do this. I got a smoldering shard.
Nice.
And Matt got another Ingram.
I got a Sublime Ingram, the Moldering Shard, Worm Spore, Heavy Ammo Synth.
Nice.
So, that's
your
Joe
luck right
Quigley.
now. Yeah.
And if you want free gear, apparently just let me use my runes and we'll play together.
Sam, did you get anything good this week, bud?
I don't know, the fusion rifle from the raid.
The same one that you already had.
It's 307. It's on my
It rolled
nice.
higher, though. So.
It's
Yeah.
307.
Hey, 307's good. That's a good fusion rifle.
It's a good roll.
The only thing I did get to do the raid finally for the first time. We got through War Priest, and we got to Golgoroth, who's a little bit tougher, and we should be killing him sometime this week because we have a strat that'll work pretty well. And I got Suros today actually while playing with Matt. Got
Such a
a
good gun.
exotic Engram and rolled got a 290 Suros. And it's such a beast gun. And I also was able to buy 1,000-yard stare, so I finally have a goddamn sniper rifle that is not exotic, so I don't have to screw over my entire raid team by having other shitty weapons instead and having to use hereafter. But yeah, that's basically all we did. Matt, what do we got for news this week?
So like I said, shotguns are getting a nerf again. So the one thing is being removed from all shotguns as of tomorrow with 2.0.0.1 or 2.01. I don't
Irrelevant
know.
number.
Doesn't
Not a
matter.
big patch, doesn't matter.
Shot packages is being removed from every single one. It's not affecting any PvE play, but it's because of PvP and how far the shotguns can
Yes,
actually
for
fire.
those of you who don't know what it is, shock package is if you're aiming down the sight, the shotgun goes way further and it has a thinner cluster together, a thinner spread from the shotgun, which makes you able to hit guys from about assault rifle range and sometimes even kill them with one shot with even that.
To put it in English, they're making it so it's not a one-shot kill. It's going to be a two-shot kill if you get lucky enough.
If
in
you
PvP
are
now.
at a distance, it's still going to be very good if you are close distance, but they're removing the ability to fucking snipe with it.
I won't.
Which in PvP it needs to happen because everybody uses shotguns.
why-
I've been using fusion rifles because Sanseru, whatever it's called,
Susanoo
is a beast for that.
It's
and
called the run, slide into someone, shotgun them in the chest.
yes.
works
But yeah,
every time.
so that's a good nerf. I think it needs to
60%
happen.
of the
It's
time
not
it
going to
works every
affect
time.
PvE, which is important because I like using shotguns in PvE. Yeah.
Shotguns are great.
Yeah.
I have burden of proof. It's awesome.
There's always going to be a balancing act. Anybody who has problems, if you're somebody who really takes offense to the fact that shotguns are being nerfed in that method, it means you probably just need to use a different weapon for a little while because that's all you
Don't
use.
cheese.
Here's the thing with these types of games in PvP.
Yeah.
I suck at using a shotgun.
Yeah.
Like, I suck at it. I'm just awful. The run and sprint and the slide and the shotgun in the chest, I don't do it. So, inherently, I hate shotguns. I don't hate them because of how people use them. I hate them because I can't do it.
Why don't
Yeah.
you get Destiny?
What?
I'll tell you this:
Really bad
I am
joke
a
that
magician
no one
with a
got.
shotgun,
Never
but I don't use a shotgun with shock package.
No.
I just use whatever shotgun I have. in my
I don't
inventory.
even know if my shotgun has that. I honestly don't care. I
Yeah.
use a shotgun. I shoot people with it. Problem
Yeah.
solved.
I hip fire my shotgun. So
Yeah. A lot of
I don't
cases.
know. I automatically zoom in because I think it makes me.
I do that too, and
Better?
it tends to be a problem because when I'm trying to do this stupid quest for the goddamn last word, it works better if you don't zoom in. But I'm still sitting there holding the goddamn
I hate
L2
the last
button.
word. I hate it. I hate it. I hate that.
know-
I sat here and defended the last word a couple of podcasts ago, and thanks to this stupid quest,
You know what?
I hate it. I hate that gun.
I'm gonna say something.
I hate
and
them.
it might be one of the nicest, the
Screw
best
you,
things I've
Jolly
ever
Holland.
said.
Okay.
Get a year 2 version. Level it up, and then it might actually do something in Crucible.
No,
Light
Crucible.
level
I have
doesn't
your
matter.
two versions. I still
Light
hate
level
it.
I'll
Light
tell you
level
this
doesn't
though:
matter.
if you really want to do it, I know how exactly I'm going to do it because I lose points if I'm playing Rift and stuff like that because I'm too concerned with the objective and stuff. And like me and Matt were playing Rift earlier, we were very concerned with getting the spark and trying to win the match as opposed to getting kills and stuff. I am just going to play Rumble Mayhem because I get 20% every time I do a match.
Hey, Matt.
So yeah,
News. What else?
news. What's
Yeah.
next?
So it's kind of Destiny related, but not. On the Play Store and the iOS Store, unfortunately, it's not available on Windows right now. There is an Infusion Calculator app that works extremely well. Everyone should get it. The only thing it's ever been wrong about is, and there goes Sam to download it right now. The only thing that it's been wrong about so far is I
The
actually
ghost
rolled
thing you did. You
Yeah,
rolled one higher.
I rolled one higher. That's
Yeah,
the
it was
first time it's
wrong, but
been
it was
wrong.
Boo-hoo.
It was wrong in the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, it worked really well. I got my
So-
Suros leveled up and it was perfect. So if you guys do need some help figuring out where the swing is going to end up, it actually has a lot of factors into it, like whether it's an exotic, whether it's a legendary, things like that. So go and check that out and use that to figure out how and what light level your items are going to
you
be
do
at
realize
as a result.
you could do this at the end of the show.
Yeah,
both of
it's
you.
What's
a
next,
lot more
Matt?
fun. What's it called?
Infusion Calculator app. It's exactly what it's called.
Infuse for Destiny.
No, it's Infusion Calculator. It's the one
What's
that works
next,
best. Iron Banner comes back tomorrow. Today
Yeah, it
when this
does.
is uploaded. So there is some changes coming.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to actually be 9 daily challenges as well as 3 weekly challenges.
Nice.
Completion rewards for turning in your bounties can include armor and weapons, just
Yep.
like everything else now.
Yep.
The gear looks awesome. I'm glad I'm a
I
hunter
want
because
the hunter.
the hunter cloak is a wolf head. On
I get to
top
put
of
a
your
wolf head on
Let's,
top of my head.
let's be fair. You two are both hunters. Me and Sam. Sam plays a Titan. I play a
No,
Warlock.
Sam plays a hunter now.
You
too.
play Hunter now too? Okay.
It's a wolf.
Regardless,
I'm gonna put it right here.
let's be
It's gonna go right here.
let's be generous. All of the gear looks awesome. It is medieval themed. You look like knights with all the helmets look really good, which is something that really doesn't happen with pretty much anything in Destiny. Most of the time, somebody gets shafted with a shitty looking armor set or something, but all the armor looks really good, really unique. The Hunter cloak, yes, it does look cool, Josh, but I actually really liked the Titan helmet. I also really like the Warlock helmet. They all look very cool.
I want the Warlock helmet with the Hunter hood
Something
Yeah.
is going to be said right now, and
and the Titan.
both
ghost
of you may
lights.
gasp because I normally don't do this. I'm buying a second supercell to keep on my Titan because I'm tired of moving it back and forth.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
So
If I
there
had
you go.
Supercell, I would probably buy a second Supercell.
I would probably, yeah, absolutely.
I don't even play a second character anymore.
I don't have a supercell yet, but I did get Suros, and I've been using that for the one time
Just means
I
I'm gonna have
used
to
it. But I will be
split
using
my-
that lots.
I have to split my stuff halfway.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
What other changes are coming to Iron Banner? Anything else?
The Iron Banner helmets are all going to have the Angel of Mercy perk, so they are going to be good in doing PvE now.
Mhm.
So when you revive your teammates, you're going to get extra super energy.
Yep.
Which kind of ties into the next little bit of news. The Trials helmet, which will help in Trials of Osiris, also has that
Angel of
ability,
Mercy.
the
Yep.
Angel of Mercy perk. So
Trial stuff, just so everybody is aware, it is all staying the same. It is going to look the same. It probably will have a different color set. That would be my guess. But as far as the pictures that we've all looked up, it's going to look identical to the first version of the Trials of Osiris stuff. I have done Trials of Osiris. I've done Flawless 3 times. I probably will not do Trials again because 1, it is too stressful. 2, I don't think it's fun because of the stressfulness. And 3, you get nothing for unless you don't really get enough rewards unless you're Flawless. I guess they've changed that a little bit. You can get anything at any time, but
you can get anything at any time.
let's go back to Iron Banner because that's the same way that they're doing it too, correct?
Yeah, you can buy this stuff from it, but I guess you were away. We actually talked about that a couple podcasts ago. But all the gear can drop in at the end of a match. It can drop when you're turning your bounties in.
But they've increased the drop rates, though, correct?
Yes,
So
they've
it's not
increased.
just like one person every once in a while will get it.
Oh, sweet.
You
So
can-
now the last player won't only be the only one to get
Right, so
get piece
they're-
of gear.
I played a match of Crucible. I just have to say this. Where the top player got an exotic, the second player got a legendary, and everybody else under him got blue.
Nice.
In descending order of quality.
Cool.
Nice.
I wanted to take a picture and say, Bungie,
that's the opposite
this
of what
is how you
happened
do
to
it.
that's the opposite of what happened to me and Matt earlier because I finished top on the map by a lot. And
That's because you took the
finished
rift in.
and he finished bottom.
I wasn't bottom. I was second from the
Second from the bottom. He got a legendary 282 shotgun, 292 shotgun.
292.
And I got a blue.
Was it a good blue?
No.
No.
245.
Was it
it was
the,
a 277 helmet.
265. 265 was, I roll a lot
Yeah.
of 265 and 278. Like, those two numbers are my numbers.
I know you've probably talked about this a lot, but Iron Banner, the goal is going to be that instead of having to grind out to rank 5, you have a decent chance of getting everything you need to get before you get even close to that, which is nice. I like that concept. And I like the fact that if you get items, you have a chance of rolling higher than the ones you buy.
Yep.
So the ones you buy are really fallback. And I will also state this, it gives people incentive that after they are rank 5 to keep playing on the same character.
Yes.
Because you can actually get, well, what if you get a 299 or a 300 of the whatever gun they have that week? It'd be awesome. Yeah.
Is it of just the gear they're selling that week, or is it the full gear pool, I wonder?
Full gear pool.
Nice. So
Is
you
it,
have the
it is the full gear pool you can get
It's
at
everything.
a time? Okay.
It's just
everything.
That
you
was,
can
that
buy.
was the
You
same
can buy
as before.
certain
It's
gear.
just you could buy 2 of them, but then anything else could
It'd
drop.
be nice if he sold the whole set like Shax does. That'd
It's
be cool.
not the whole set.
He'll never do that.
Didn't we already confirm that it's using Vanguard marks? You still need to get a
Legendary marks.
Legendary marks, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you still need to get a shitload of legendary marks to buy
Yeah.
them because I'm
It's
sure they're
probably
going to be.
150 per piece.
Yeah.
At least.
That would
So-
be my guess.
Technically, if he sold all of them, it would still be fine. Because if you got a pair of boots that dropped and he's selling boots, but you really want the chest piece and he's not selling the chest piece, you just have to keep going until rolls. You could go in and buy it.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I agree with that if it's really expensive.
Not weapons, just the
but-
gear.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if he but I think their whole point is to try and make it so that when Iron Banner comes around again, it's exciting because you're like, oh, last time he sold the helmet and the
Have
gloves,
you-
and now a chest piece and boots.
To be honest, I've been excited every time Iron Banners come around.
Yeah, me too.
Except for the very last one.
Yeah, except for the last one I didn't try. But I also
Well,
mentioned this to you guys
try 'em all,
earlier.
though.
Something else that you have to take into account is he going to be selling your Warlock cloaks and stuff like that every week this time, or is that going to be thrown into the randomization stuff?
It has
because now
to
they're
be.
actually items that are needed.
I'd say it's going to be random, and it won't be an every week thing.
Artifacts?
Either that-
My
Artifacts
question
look
on
like
that,
drops,
though,
but they're
is
blues.
are you
There
going
are.
to need the cloaks to increase your
That's
percentages?
my thought too. Because
Because
if
if
they
you
don't,
do-
if they don't sell it every single time, and you do need them to increase your reputation gain,
That's going to suck.
that kind of sucks.
If it does it, it's going to be like the Dead Orbit exotic cloak, where it's the very last perk that unlocks. So I don't think it's going to be there.
Okay.
I didn't see anything about rep gains like in the previous ones.
We'll see what
but,
happens.
But in the
I mean, we'll find out literally in less than we'll find out in like what
12 hours.
12 hours ish, what it's going to be doing, depending on if I get called into work. I may be doing some
11:15.
Iron Banner tomorrow, but I'm excited about the changes. If everything works out, it means that people like Josh and me and Sam and Matt, who can't dedicate as much time, although arguably Matt can dedicate seemingly infinite time, but
It's the beard time. It's
Yeah.
like a different. It's a different.
he has Matt gaming time and beard gaming time. There, and he combines the two. But
that's why we
people
can't
that
hit our
want to
goal,
jump
but
in
I
and
want
jump
to hit our
out
goal.
could still be rewarded in a matter of 45 minutes, as opposed to spending 2 or 3 hours a day trying to get to rank 5 to make sure you can buy that last possible piece. I think that's very cool. Yeah. What's next?
The other real big news this week is Trials is actually coming back Friday.
Yep.
But Brother Vance is only going to be there to pick up your perks, and he's going to have bounties as well. Which, if you complete the bounties in Trials, it'll reward gear for you.
Yep.
And gear drops exclusively at the end of matches now.
Yes.
It-
So big changes, because Brother Vance is there to help you get buffs to start. We talked about this a little bit, though. You cannot get them in between matches.
Yep.
So you can't do that really cheese thing where you get to 6 or 7 wins and then you go buy the one that forgives a loss. You have to get everything ahead of time. But it also means that if somebody's not as good at Trials of Osiris and you get 1 win, you still get that chance to roll a helmet that you wouldn't otherwise get.
It does sound, in one of the articles I did read about it, that when you get to the 2 wins, you're going to get that package still,
Yeah.
but it's just going to be
But
end
it
of
just-
match reward.
Yeah, automatically gives it to you.
Yeah.
But not at that screen. I think it's just automatically going to unlock it as soon as the match is over.
I think so.
Yeah.
So,
Still probably won't do Trials.
there's not much in the Trials gear that I actually
Is
want.
any of us going to do Trials?
I'm not.
The
I
only
mean, I
way-
never did before.
The
I know,
only way
we-
I'm going to do it is if I get one of those random drops that gives me to the lighthouse without having to go flawless, because I want the Grimoire.
or I get
'cause I'm-
carried.
Or get carried. Anybody want to carry me? Birdman 1983.
The reality is, though, is that, like I said, I've done Flawless
Wow.
before. It is super stressful. It's really not that much fun when you're on 7 wins and you're in a close match, like, and it's 3-2 or 4-3, and like it is not fun. You are literally sitting there going, "Oh my god, if I lose this, I have to restart the whole goddamn thing."
You still can't smoke in the apartment.
Anything else?
Not really this week.
Cool. Tess Everest returns tomorrow. We've been looking at
Yeah.
some of those emotes.
Yeah.
We have.
Who's getting the come at me, bro? Because that's what I'm getting.
I'm getting all of them.
Yeah.
I've decided
like-
I'm
I
spending
need
all
to
my.
know how much
I have-
they're going to cost.
I bought a Destiny gift card for $75. I'm just gonna give that to you.
No. My credit card is on my PS4. We're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I just need
So is
Sam's
mine,
credit
but it's-
card on my PS4.
My credit card's on my
Ah.
PS4 too, but it's incredibly dangerous to be there. It's scared. It hides in a corner.
Do you want
on
my
the
other one?
PlayStation.
I can give you my other credit card. Put on yours, Matt.
Yeah.
No,
Just let me know if you ever buy anything.
He's always loaded up. His wallet's always good. Always.
I have $62 in my wallet.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Like pretty much at all times.
Yeah, as soon as it goes below
As soon as
50,
it goes below 50, he gets a $50 card again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So if anybody doesn't know, Tess Everett is we talked about it last week, microtransactions that are coming, but it's going to be for emotes.
She's partnering up with her uncle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Partnering up with her
Apparently,
uncle.
that's a story line of some sort.
Yep.
I wonder if there'll be missions surrounding that too.
It'd be
I
interesting.
don't know.
It'd be
They've already showed off some cool stuff though. They have the Carlton dance. They have the "Come at Me, Bro" emote. They have the Darth Vader "No" emote. They have the what else do they have?
slash.
The throat
yeah,
slash.
The throat slash.
They have the Matrix.
the tantrum.
Bring it on.
The Matrix "Come at" or "Bring it on."
I'm
I
good on
wish
that
I
one.
could buy
Drop-
an emote and gift Tantrum to Sam.
Do you have your thing? Do you have your phone right there? You can hit the no button. Hit the no
Are
button.
we allowed?
Yeah, we're going.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be able to let it hit no? It's just a word.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do it for you. No.
There's one that you drop to your knees that coincides with Josh's
Yeah.
app there.
It's just
But
the
yeah.
no button.
No.
Yeah, I think that's it though for this
.com.
week, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully you got. I wanted to mention this at the end of every podcast too. Feel free to add us up, guys. There have been a bunch of people who have added us, and we've been trying to get some playtime in with those people. I've played with a few people, like Sallow. We teamed up this week to 2-man the Nightfall, which was also not fun. But if you guys want to add us, our information is on the website gaminglag.com. Feel free to add us, but please don't take any offense if we are in the middle of stuff and if we don't have time. We had a couple people message me and Matt today, but we were literally only playing for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we were logging off to do the podcast. Please don't take any offense to that, but please add us because we do like playing with random people, and lots of us are on at different times trying to play.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just... Sorry.
Also, if I add you and then ask who you are, it's because I just randomly add almost everybody I've ever played with that adds me, and I have over 162 people on my list
I do
right
not.
now.
Let me know who you are. Let me know you're a fan, and I will add you.
I
If
will
not,
typically
then I
hit
don't.
accept. Just nobody wants to be my friend.
Yeah. But yeah, let's do some plugs. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Chalices. If you want to follow Matt,
At ManW the
if you want to
Beard.
follow Josh,
At Joe Quiggle.
and if you want to follow Sam.
Nah, Mr. Goomadoo.
And if you want to follow us as a collective group, which is of course more important, we are at Gaming Lag 2Gs and Lag. Please support Extra Life. It is something that we normally do at the top of the website, but we are going to refrain from that. It is a cause that goes to Children's Miracle Network Hospital. If you go to extralife.com and search Gaming Lag or go to the website and click on the banner, you can either join our team or donate stuff.
Just do it.
Donate money to us. We're going to be streaming on November 7th and 8th for 24 hours. We have some awesome stuff planned for that, as well as we're going to give away a few things. We're going to play some Until Dawn together for the first time. We're going to play some Mario Maker. We're going to play some Destiny as well. All
I think
that
we're doing
kind of
all
stuff.
raids or something.
I think Nanu suggested doing all the raids back to back and just kind of having fun with it. Yeah, if you want to support some of our friends, go to Gamersport Gamers, which is on our website as well. All those people have YouTube or Twitch channels or gaming-related website or podcasts, and they have amazing content. It is very hard to break into that market, though, because the market is saturated with tons and tons of people making content, which isn't always good, but it's there. So hopefully that means as we grow, anybody on there grows as well. And last but not least, again, patreon.com/gaminglag. It is the easiest way to support us. Please feel free to do so. Give us lots of money or a little bit of money. Again, our unofficial goal is to have 1,000 gamers giving us $1 a month.
And that has been the last one.